joining us on this edition of Cleveland Business Spotlight. I'm super excited about this episode because it's about solar panels. And I have Kevin here, who's the owner of Solarmax Inc. Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
I'm doing fabulous. There's so many things going around about solar panels and how it can actually be environmentally savvy. And I wanted to ask you a couple questions about that.
Sure. What you got?
First of all, you've been in the solar power industry for a little bit now. Just explain to us how you got into that industry and how you actually came up with Solarmax Inc.
Well, what it boils down to is I graduated as an electrician from Medina County Career Center back in the mid-'80s. And I've always been interested in solar. So what we did was, me and a friend of mine, we went and actually did a solar seminar to see what it was all about, and we got interested in it. Only I continued on with it. What we did was we were trying to price out what it would cost for a solar system back in the mid-'80s. Back then, to do my father's house would have been around a $100,000 system. And we said, oh my, it's just a little too costly here. So what I did was, over his time, I stayed with it. Being as an electrician, I've always been interested in the solar industry. In the 2000s, we had a solar national tour up here in Cleveland. It came in, and that just sparked a lot more interest, and then that's when I started getting more involved with it. I went and got my NAPSET certification so that I can be a solar installer in the state of Ohio. And then in 2009, we actually installed mine and my father's system on our houses. To give you an idea on cost then and the changes, but in 2009, it was around a $30,000 system for my father's house compared to $100,000 in the mid-'80s. And nowadays, that's around a $14,000 system. So it's changed from $30,000 to $14,000 in a matter of 7 years to install solar. So what really enticed us to continue on with the business is a lot of people are saying, hey, why not just see what happens? And a lot of people are interested. We had interviews with the city of Brunswick. They did some interviewing at the houses and stuff. And that's when I said, okay, let's just go on with the business. From there, it was just, we had some friends saying, hey, I've always been interested in solar. We got a person out of Medina, he's a nuclear guy, and he wanted to go with solar system because you can't put nuclear in his house.
Yeah.
So from there, it just took off then. You know, everybody's wanting to do solar.
This is fabulous. And my peers, we always wondered about how do we actually save energy in our homes with solar panels on top of our homes, or however you would like, wherever you would like to put it. How do you save energy that way?
Well, one of the first things that we always do is take a look at the electric bill. We see how much you're consuming out of the year on that. That gives us an idea how big of a solar system we want to size up for it. But one of the key things is you want to try and make your house more energy efficient before we actually put a full-blown solar system on.
That's huge.
That's huge, because a lot of people are not changing over to LED lights yet. They're not running energy efficient appliances yet. And those are key factors first, so that we can get that done first, then now let's start sizing up. But what's really neat about it nowadays too is the systems that we install, they're expandable. So we can start you out with a smaller system and then build onto it. I've had customers that do it in 3 stages, and what they were doing was we put a small stage in, they were making changes inside the house. Next year they said, okay, we want more solar, so we added a second stage on, and then a third stage, and now they're fully covered 100% on their electric bill.
100% on your electric bill. How exciting is that? I'm a homeowner. I would love to save money with my energy bill, but it kind of goes more into depth. In the millennial generation, we always think about sustainability and how solar panels can play a factor in that. Just kind of give me an idea of how solar panels is sustainable, in your opinion.
Well, and I mean, what's really neat about solar panels is there's about a 1-year equation there for sustainability with the coal, building things in carbon footprint that, for building manufacturing solar panels, about 1 year. But when you have carbon, it's ongoing carbon, so you don't really get any sustainability out of it. So once you have your solar panels installed and you got that 1 year through, now you're just clean and clear the rest of the way. Solar panels, they have about a 25-year warranty on 80% of the production rating. The inverter system we sell is a 25-year warranty also on it. We're just talking warranty. We know people in Oberlin, just here locally in North Ohio, that have over 45 years on their solar panels. So if you're talking 1 year of sustainability for the carbon offset, and continue on for life.
1 year, comparatively speaking, to about 45 years. That is significant for individuals who, again, believes in sustainability and the environment.
Yep.
Now, you've been in this business here for a little while. What are some of the things you will want your customers to know and get out of your business?
Well, I mean, first of all, we install solar world panels. We've been a big user for them. They are in Portland, Oregon. They've been in the United States for over 35 years. They're a German-built manufacturer originally, and they've been out there for 45 years, still producing also in Germany. But the key is, right here in Portland, Oregon, we got a local distributor that takes care of us on our equipment that we have. And the systems that we install, you know, it's just a basic, really easy AC grid type system. No batteries, simple, it's all on the web. You can go out to solarmaxinc.net and look at Enphase, and you'll see all the our customers that have, and you can just click on them and see what they're producing as we speak. I can even show you on my app, on my phone, live data.
So you mean to tell me that your customers can go to your website and also have an app to check their energy usage?
And anybody, you can go out on the computer yourself and look at our website and you'll see it.
Guys, Solarmax Inc. Definitely something to use to be energy savvy, number one, and also to think about the long term as far as your energy usage in your home. Now, we have this huge question out there. What if we have to get rid of our solar panels and replace them? How would that work?
Well, there's recycling already for that. So that's already been in the workings. But the whole key is, as I said, Oberlin, there's customers out there, not my customers, because it's been 45 years they've been using the solar panels, and they're still producing power. So when they finally do go bad, they can be turned into a solar manufacturer that does the recycling for them.
So, after, in the case of anything going bad with our solar panels, you can recycle them with several companies out there, as you would state, as well as talk to Solarmax and Kevin, first of all, to see how we can actually replace our panels and then also dispose of them correctly. So that's a huge, huge thing. And that's why I'm so excited about doing this solar episode. Kevin, where can we find you?
Well, several ways. On my website, it's www.solarmaxinc.net, or you can get a hold of me at 440-376-1621.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Cleveland Business Spotlight. And remember, Kevin with Solarmax Inc., and he'll be looking forward to meeting with you. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for subscribing to Cleveland Business Spotlight. Here on this series, we interview different businesses to give you a business resource or to give your business a voice for your consumers. If you would like to be spotlighted on this show, you can contact us at decisiveadvocates.com or 1-800-605-5074. We want the spotlight on you.